All right, guys. This whole project actually started with a YouTube video from a channel called Flite Test, FLITETEST, Flite Test. And I would be remiss if I didn't shout them out because they gave me the idea. They're into foam building. They give out the free plans. I use their free plans. They also have a shop that sells a lot of parts. Check that out, flitetest.com, I'm assuming, and then click on store. I bought some stuff from them, some stuff not from them, but I really relied on their videos and expertise. I'll insert a picture here for Flite Test. That's Josh Bixler and family and channel and company and all that stuff. I would be remiss if I didn't give that shout out. And rather than trying to shout them out every time I use one of their videos or one of their products or whatever, I'll just put it here at the front of the video. Big thanks to all the information they have out there for free. They have a forum, and if you're interested in any stuff like this, check out their store. And they also have an event coming up. It's called Flite Fest, F-E-S-T, Flite Fest, which is just a gathering of a bunch of people that are into RC airplanes, helicopters, the whole thing. I would love to go. I think it's up in Ohio, but yeah, check it out if you're interested. Now, my project has been through several iterations. So we had the first one, which I'll throw up here, the Corsair. Now, I still have the Corsair, but the first time we went to fly it, when I asked Mariah to throw it into the wind, and I showed her the steps to throw it in the wind, and I showed her the direction to throw it in the wind, and I showed her how to throw it in the wind, she made a right-hand turn and threw it into the dirt. So when I saw that I was going to quickly destroy that plane, we went to some different designs because I really like that plane. I want to keep it. I want that to be one of my final planes that I did not destroy. So after the Corsair, I decided maybe I would try less controls. So I tried a delta wing design, like a flying wing, and here's a picture of it here. And then here's a picture of it after I destroyed it a little bit. Put it back together. So the flying wing was cool. Way overpowered with the motor I have. And it's partly my fault. I wanted a slow flying, like docile wing. So I started building, and all this stuff is built out of foam board from the Everything's a dollar store, $1 a sheet, and some of the planes are like 2 sheets of foam board. I mean, it's really cheap other than the electronics. I mean, I might have spent $150, $200 on electronics, but the actual body of the plane is incredibly cheap. That's why I don't care to bust them up a little bit. But as I started building the wing, I found the plans for a kind of docile wing that maybe I could fly. As I started building the wing, I guess testosterone took over, and I kept making it faster, design changes to make it more agile. When I should have just been flying a box, like a flat piece of foam that barely turned, barely moved. I don't have any experience in flying, but I was convinced that I could teach myself and that I could teach my kids and show and share something with them. So after we did the wing thing, I did have it flying, and we had some decent footage of it. It was mostly just like flying for a few seconds and then a crash, and then flying for maybe a minute and then a crash. But we lost a lot of the footage from it. So it was held on a cell phone. They ended up getting kind of wrecked, and we lost a lot of footage from that. But that's okay. The next and final iteration would be a Bush-style plane with some landing gear. I'll put a picture of it here before we destroyed it. And it's a pretty cool plane. It's from Flite Test as well. It's called the Bushwacker series. I've got what they call the Power Pack C in it, and of course a remote transmitter. It's a cool plane. It's made for short takeoff and landings. STOL is what they call it. But I actually have the wrong prop on it, and you'll see that. It takes me a long time to get up speed. It's hard for me to cut through the wind. With a smaller prop on there, it's actually, I didn't realize this until later on, but with a smaller prop, it's actually built more for top speed and less for thrust, and I need all the thrust that I can get, especially on a windy day, to cut through the wind to be able to prepare. But I ended up putting a camera in there. Boom. And we'll go through the lessons I learned while I was trying to fly it. So here's some of the video. I don't have a whole lot of the build except for some pictures, but we'll start with a video of me trying to fly it at a local elementary school. Check this out.
Technically, it flew. It's in a tree, but I was flying it, okay? I was flying it. So, let me go see if I can get it out of the tree. That was awesome. There was so much wind, I couldn't turn back left. I had no left turn. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll try to figure it out. It's right there in that tree, which I'm hoping saved me from a real bad crash. But man, it was going. It was going good.
So I did get it out of the tree. I was able to jump and knock it down. It did a little bit of damage to it, not too bad. I was able to fly it again. Everything was back together. I did 2 more flights there at that area, and this is how the second flight ended.
Oh no, that was a nose over, but we flew out there. We flew out there. Let's go get it again. That was a nose over. But it wasn't a good time. I wasn't a good time. Wasn't a good time. It just took a while, guys. So like I say, I don't have to be only brother. I didn't get the elevator started. That was my fault. I should have left though. If the elevator falls on, it gets into it gets the lunch is off. So I need to off the elevator, and then use the rotor turn. We'll see. We'll see. How much damage? We broke a motor mount, guys. We are probably done for the day. All right, guys. So obviously I broke the motor mount. So I'm gonna put it on a time lapse, and we're gonna make another one. And maybe we'll get out this Saturday. I want to do a live stream, and I want to put my GoPro, you guys, in the airplane, so you guys can go along for a ride, and we see what happens. All right, let's spin you around and put you on the time lapse.
So as you can see, it does actually fly, and it does carry a GoPro, which was my ultimate, which I guess that was my secondary goal. I wanted to fly, was the number one goal, and second, I wanted to be able to carry a GoPro and show you guys the flight. We're going to try to fly it some more today, and maybe I'll have more footage in the future. But this project is ongoing. We're going to build a cargo plane for some other projects we got, launching some gliders, taking off a drone from an airplane, just simple stuff. But the point is, it flew. I was able to do something with my son that he seemed to enjoy, and teach him something about aerodynamics and lift and drag and center of gravity. He loved it. He was jumping up and down. He even has his own balsa wood plane that he's been trying to make fly further and higher, and doing changes on the wings and changing stuff with it. He absolutely loves it. But it was all made possible by the guys at Flite Test. Me and my son, of course, put it together. Thank you for my son for helping me, and you guys. You guys support me through the other channel, and that's how I was able to. I never had any of this as a kid. We just didn't have the money, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have had the money without your guys' support. I'm on a fixed income, and you guys really help me out. If you wanna support future projects, there's an Amazon wish list that'll be in the description. There is with a bunch of RC stuff on it and different project things, some stuff for the 3D printer. Or you can go to cultclub.com, KULTKLUB. That'll also be in the description, and you're more welcome to leave a tip there. But honestly, I just wanted to thank you guys. This is kind of a dream come true. It was so much fun seeing the thing fly. Something that I sat down here and built in my computer room, the back room, the kids' playroom, out of dollar store foam board. And to see it fly around a couple 100 feet in the sky, carrying a camera, recording footage. It was amazing. It really was. And thank you guys for that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me finally be able to fly. I know I enjoyed it. It was pretty amazing for me. And I could tell by Liam jumping up and down and screaming, "Go, go, go. Good job, Dad," that he really enjoyed it too. So this is all an ongoing project here at the channel. We'll see what project we get into next. I'm sure it's going to be something to do with different styles of flight or something like that. We're going to keep building stuff with Liam, keep putting it on the channel. So thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll throw some generic footage of the flight up to end it with. Thank you guys, and we will see you on the next project. This is Will and Liam, absent but with us in heart, for Cold Beer Creations. Thank you guys.
Still recording. Ready to go. You guys ready? I'm gonna try to get it higher this time, where I have more room for mistakes, maybe.